Hey you guys, it's Lauren. Welcome back. So in today's video, I'll be sharing some of my most favorite beauty products from some of my most favorite creators here on YouTube. I have everything from Wayne Goss's favorite nude lipstick that he swears by. He says this lipstick shade looks great on everybody's skin tone, and ever since I got it, I've been obsessed with it. And this lip crown that Emily Noel just recently talked about. Also this jewelry subscription that, oh my gosh, I always just drool over Samantha Sherman's unboxings when she does these unboxings from this company, because oh my gosh, the jewelry is just absolutely gorgeous. And then what else? Oh, this Samantha Ravindal's new favorite lip oil. Just lots of fun things to share. So yeah, lots to talk about. So we'll go ahead and get started. So first up, let's talk about this lip crown that I just discovered through Emily Noel. Emily Noel, I mean, you cannot go wrong. She is just so great. I completely trust her opinions. I just love her channel so much. She's one of the reasons I got into YouTube, because she's just no drama, no BS. I love her. But anyway, so this lip crown is awesome. This is by NYX. This is their lingerie push-up lipstick. These are so good. I miss lip crowns. I feel like these used to be big back in, probably when I was in high school. I remember I had this one by Almay that I swore by, but this is just a new favorite. I love these because this one especially, it's a little bit on the drier side, but not too dry where it's gonna dry out your lips, but it just stays put. It doesn't smudge, it's not too creamy. I just love it. I have the shade Bedtime Flirt, and it's like this brownie, peachy, beigey nude. It kind of has a slight mauve-y undertone, but I like it because it's a self-sharpening tip as well, so it just makes it really easy to apply, super precise, and I've just been loving it just as an everyday color. It's just really pretty, and I just like that it lasts. I definitely, like I said, it's a tad bit drying, so I will here and there apply a lip balm over it, but yeah, it's just really good. I love that shade too, so super excited about that. All right, next up, let's talk about this jewelry subscription. So Jewelry Box, I don't know if you guys have heard of them before, but I saw their unboxings on Samantha Sherman's channel, and I would just drool when she would open these packages. The jewelry was just my taste, just like simple yet trendy, but I don't know, I just love those gold dainty pieces of jewelry. Things that you can wear every day, but yet are still elegant. You can dress them up. And I was so excited. They actually reached out to me. They sent me an email. I'm not getting paid to talk about this, but they did send this out to me in PR. But they sent me out their October box, and I could not be more excited because, first of all, check out the package that it comes in. It's just absolutely gorgeous. There's 3 little sections in here. This month they had 3 pieces, and each piece, oh my gosh, I'm just so excited. First of all, this necklace. This is the necklace that I've been on the hunt for the last, I don't know, I want to say a year. Just something I could wear every day with everyday clothing, even maybe a sweatshirt, but it was still dressy enough to where if I changed at night, I could just keep it on and it would go with basically any outfit. And I'm just obsessed with this. And my favorite part about this necklace, I've never seen this before. It has a slider on here, so you can actually shorten it. Oh, where's the ball on here? There it is. So you can either pull it tight to make it like a choker if you wanted, or you just pull it through and you can make it longer. So I love that feature. I've never seen that on a necklace. I've seen it on, you know, bracelets, but on a necklace, I just think that's such a cool idea. And yeah, it doesn't, I don't know, it makes the piece feel special and expensive. I will definitely be keeping an eye on their website because I just love this style so much. And now it's a little bit more expensive. It's $50 every other month. It used to be $20 a month, but now it's because they upped their game with both the packaging and then their pieces of jewelry are just better quality. They're now gold plated. So yeah, they're made to last. So they definitely upped their game with the quality, and they also gave me a code for $20 off, so you can get your first box for $30, which is awesome. It's a non-affiliate code, but I think that's so great because I go to Marshall's and I spend like $20 on a fake gold piece of jewelry, and you're just getting these gorgeous 14 karat gold plated pieces of jewelry. I'm just so obsessed. All right, next up, let's talk about this Charlotte Tilbury lipstick. This is the new lipstick that I was saying that Wayne Goss raved about. So this is in the shade Bitch Perfect. So he talked about this in a video maybe like a year ago, but he breaks out this huge palette of Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks. It's this plastic case, and pressed down into each one of these little squares is a different shade from Charlotte Tilbury. But I was just in awe of, well, first of all the gorgeous Charlotte Tilbury shades, but also to the fact, I guess he takes the tube of lipstick out of all these containers and just presses them down. or maybe it's just an exclusive that Charlotte Tilbury sends to makeup artists. I don't know, but regardless, it was this gorgeous palette of Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks, and he talked about this one shade in that it was the perfect nude shade for basically every skin tone. It's this pretty like peachy nude, but it has this slight sheen to it, almost like a, I guess it's like a satin sheen. There's no shimmer to it. It's so creamy, but it's just like the perfect universal shade. I just love it. I think it's so flattering. I'm wearing it today. Oh, it's just so pretty. It goes on so smoothly. It's creamy. It has the slightest, it has a hint of color where it's not going to wash you out, but it just, I don't know, it's that nude that's going to bring together your makeup look, and it's just so flattering. I just love it. It's just that no fail lip color that you can keep in your purse, throw it on throughout the day, whether you have a no makeup look or a full-on glam makeup look. It just goes with so many different looks. I just love it so much. It's just one of my favorites. All right, and then let's talk about Too Faced Born This Way. So Kelly Strack, she's one of my favorites too. She's just super excited all the time. I don't know, just really peppy, always puts you in a good mood. And she's from Jersey, so I feel like we kind of have a little bit of a connection going on because I'm from Philly and we all kind of, I don't know, we have the same kind of vibe. We all have the same accent. We all vacation at the same places. We all go to Atlantic City. We go to New York. I don't know, there's just this thing that Philly and Jersey have. I don't know. But anyway, she is just super sweet and I love her recommendations. But she still to this day talks about Too Faced Born This Way. And I just love that because it's kind of like an old news kind of a foundation, but we all probably still have it in our collection. So I don't know, it makes you feel like you don't have to run out and buy a new foundation when you hear, you know, some of your favorites still talking about those like older favorites. But I just love this. I wore this in my last couple of videos and it's just the most flawless, like perfecting foundation you can find. It's so full coverage but still feels lightweight on the skin. It's the most natural looking full coverage foundation that I've found thus far, and it works with dry skin, which I think is awesome. There's a lot of full coverage, especially these. This is kind of like a demi matte. It has a slight satin finish, but there's not much of a sheen. It's pretty matte. So I feel like that's hard to find, especially if you have dry skin. And yeah, it feels pretty moisturizing on the skin. I think there's hyaluronic acid in here as well. So yeah, you get a little bit of moisturization, and I don't know, I like it. It feels thin, it feels lightweight, but the coverage on it is awesome. So I love that she still raves about that because that's one of my favorites too. So yeah, loving that. And then, okay, Samantha March. So I cannot say enough good things about her. She is just the sweetest person ever. I don't really know her personally, but just through, you know, little DMs that we shared, we'll comment on each other's videos. She's just always super sweet. She gives love to all the micro creators, which I just think is awesome and just is so kind. I feel like we'd be BFFs if she lived around me. She's just an awesome person. But anyway, she always talks about Smashbox's primerizer. I think she had this in her Best of Beauty from last year, and she always just raves about it. She also has dry skin, and she talks about how it works so well underneath foundation. It's really moisturizing. It makes her makeup last. And I completely agree. This is just, it's always been one of my favorites. It almost feels like a milky serum going onto your skin. It doesn't really fill in your pores. You're not going to get any pore filling from this. But if you want a smooth foundation application and you want the hydration at the same time, this is going to give that to you. It doesn't feel pore clogging at all. It's just so great. It feels lightweight and just, it's like light and airy. I love the feeling of it, and I love that it makes my makeup last. So she is on point with that because that is just one of the best I was going to say one of the best primerizers, one of the best primers out there. Just love that. And then next up, so Andrea, I hope I say her last name right, Matalino, I think is how you pronounce it. She is another just really sweet, kind person here on YouTube. She's just no BS, no drama. I love that. She's just all about the reviews. Another person that seems just so super sweet. But she has always talked about, speaking of old products, she always talks about Essence Lash Princess. And another thing there's so many new mascaras on the market these days, but you cannot go wrong with Essence mascaras. They're all like $4.99, they work, they last well, but Essence Lash Princess is definitely one of my favorites, and she always talks about this being a holy grail mascara, even comparing it to luxury high-end mascaras. It's just great. But you get the thickening from this, but you also, I think the most impressive thing about this is the length. I'm always so like in awe of my lashes after I apply this, and yeah, I just really love it. I love the wand too. It has that long like cone-shaped wand, which I think is so great because it really just grabs the front corners of your eyelashes and then also all the way out to your outer corner. It makes it really easy to apply. Yeah, I just love this mascara, and Andrea, she always has the best recommendations too. All right, and then next up, a recommendation from Samantha Ravindall. So I definitely, she talked about this product, and I went out like that, probably was that night, and got it because of her recommendation. But she cracks me up. She's super fun and witty, just so easy to watch. I love her. She's another person that's just no BS. But anyway, she recommended this Lilah lip oil. This is a tinted lip oil. I have the shade, this is the same shade she talked about, but this is the Be Romantic shade, and it's this like cool toned peachy nude. It's the most gorgeous gloss ever. So it's a lip oil, so it feels super like emollient and silky on your lips, and it literally like melts in your lips and becomes one with your lips, and it heals any peeling or cracking. It's like the best possible lip treatment or chapstick you could put on your lips. You just feel super fancy too with this, the packaging and everything. Now, the one thing I would agree with her, she talked about how she hated this doe foot applicator, and I could not agree more. So it looks like it's gonna be like super like big and fluffy and lush going onto the lips, but it's so grabby, like there's no glide on it. It's almost if you were to put gloss on like a piece of felt paper or something. Like that's how it feels on the lips. It's just, I don't know, they need to up their game with their applicator. Yeah, it just needs more like fibers on it or something. It's not the best, but the actual product in there is amazing. I'm just obsessed with it, and I love the color. So there it is right there. Just this pretty like cool tone nude. You could top it over lipstick. Even on its own, it just looks so pretty. I love it. All right, then this CoverGirl True Blend Undercover Concealer. I feel like everybody is raving about this, but I first heard it on Jessica Braun's channel. Jessica Braun, everybody, who doesn't love Jessica Braun? She's just so great. I love her reviews. I just like that she's your everyday girl. She was a teacher. I don't know if she teaches anymore, but she's just relatable to me because, you know, teacher, nurse, I don't know. I just feel like we're kind of in the same boat, but she's just somebody that wears everyday makeup and just knows what to look for. She knows what she likes, what she doesn't like. So I really like that about her reviews. But she talked about this concealer being super smoothing, and I could not agree more. I feel like my under eyes have never looked smoother. I almost gave up on concealers recently, but I think it's just the fact that I'm just aging. I'll be 35 this year, and it just seems like every concealer is creasing. That one creases slightly. I mean, if you have some under eye lines, a concealer is going to crease, but that one, I don't know. I think it's the most smoothest concealer I've tried recently, and it's like self-setting too, so you don't need a lot of powder underneath, which I really like. It dries to a matte finish, but it doesn't give your under eye that like matte crepey look. It's just really smoothing, and it feels lightweight underneath the eyes. So I love it. I love it. It's just really good. All right, and then next up I have two blushes. The first one is by Glossier. This is their Cloud Paint in the shade Dusk. This is a gorgeous peachy toned neutral blush, but this was on Hannah Louise Payton's channel. I think she was originally called My Beauty Budget. I could be wrong, but if you guys haven't discovered her yet, she is amazing. She has about, I think she's up to 25,000 followers now, and I think she is just gonna go viral. She is just so amazing. She's talking about makeup, but somehow in the process, as you're watching her, you feel like you're becoming smarter, and you just feel like you're having an intelligent conversation, but yet she's talking about a blush shade. It's just, I don't know. She somehow like throws in life lessons when she's reviewing makeup. It's just, she's amazing. She has a super calming presence about her. I love her. I could watch her all day. But anyways, she talks about the Glossier Cloud Paint. I had this before I saw her recommendation, but I was excited to see that she recommended it as well because she likes kind of no fuss makeup, and this just is that it blends on so seamlessly. It's perfect for those no makeup days when you just have maybe a little bit of concealer on. Even with foundation, it glides on foundation easily. It's not, some cream blushes can kind of grab your foundation. This just floats over makeup and floats over bare skin. Either or, it works so well. I love it so much. And the color is awesome too. I love that like peachy nude. And then this new favorite blush. Oh my gosh, I've been loving this. This is by Bare Minerals. This is their Bounce and Blur blush in the shade Coral Cloud. So Tay Talia recommended this. That was her original channel name. I just saw that she's changing her name to, I think it's Taylor Wynn. But I always trusted her foundation reviews and all of her reviews. She's just so great. But anyway, she recently talked in one of her favorites video about the Bounce and Blur blush. I think she had a different shade. I think she had the more neutral shade, but she just talked about how silky this was and how it was just like an effortless blush. Just like the Cloud Paint, it literally just like blends into your skin so easily, and the formula is just gorgeous. It is the most creamiest, smoothest blush that I've ever felt that's not a cream. It's somehow It's a powder, but it's so creamy, it's so good. But it has the most gorgeous sheen to it. It somehow makes your cheeks look healthy and hydrated. It's just gorgeous, and it lasts forever. Like, that is one of my most longest lasting blushes. I love that about that. And the formula is just so silky and creamy and just effortless. My favorite way to apply, actually both of those blushes, also the Glossier Cloud Paint applies really well with this brush as well, but this is the e.l.f. stippling brush, and it really, I don't know, it just distributes the product really nicely. So loving that blush. All right, and then Casey Holmes. So she's another one that's just, she's just so sweet, and I love her relationship with her husband. She just has a new baby. I don't know, I could watch her videos all day, and I love her recommendations as well. But she talks about all these tanning products. I feel like she's the go-to when it comes to a tanning product, because she really knows her stuff. She knows her self-tanners and all her bronzing products. It's just something she does a lot, I guess. But I do not have time for self-tanning. I don't know why, I just was never good at it. It just always ends up streaky on me. Maybe it's because I have like dry, patchy skin. I don't know. But I always go for these body bronzers just because they're easy to apply. You don't have to worry about the whole self-tanning process. It's just like makeup. You just wash it off in the shower. But she recommended this one by Vita Liberate. This is their body blur in the shade Latte. I love this one because a lot of them just kind of give like a tint to your skin, which I like that in some cases, but there's definitely times when I need some coverage, especially in the fall winter months when I'm a little bit paler. I just feel like my hyperpigmentation pops out a little bit more, and then I'm getting these spidery veins on my legs just from being on my feet all day. So I just love that it gives coverage, it smooths everything out, just evens out your skin tone, but it also gives like a bronzy glow, but it's not too warm toned. A lot of those bronzers can look almost orangey and fake looking on my skin, but this is a little bit more cool toned. The name Latte is perfect because it literally looks like coffee with some heavy cream in it. It's just that perfect like pale light brown color. It's just really great, and I just love that it evens out your skin tone as well, and there's barely any transfer, which I love. So here's a shade on the skin. It looks really dark, but you'll see it blends in really nice and evenly. It really deepens your skin tone, but like, look at that. Like, it still looks really natural. I love it. So yeah, okay, see, now I have a really tan hand and a really pale hand. But anyway, I just wanted to show you what that looked like, and it's a great product. It's really pricey. I think it's $40-something, which I know is kind of crazy for a lotion, but the fact that it can give you some coverage, and it's the perfect color. So I think it's definitely worth it. There's one by Bailey Body that it's in the $20-something range. That's another great one as well. But that one gives you more of a tint, more so than the coverage. But that one, I like it also has like more of a cool tone factor to that lotion. So if you want a lesser expensive one, go for the Bailey Body one. If you want some more coverage, the Vita Liberate is awesome. All right, and then Caroline Hyron. So who doesn't love her for her skincare advice? She is just amazing. She's just super awesome. She's a tough cookie. She's like no BS, tells it like it is, super blunt. I wish I could be like that sometimes. But like I said, I love her for her skincare advice. But she recently talked about, I think this was in one of her empties videos, and she is like obviously the queen of products. She really knows her stuff. But she talked about this Healthy Sexy hair brand and how she loved this Tri-Wheat leave-in conditioner. But she talked about this in one of her empties videos, and I recently saw that it was available on Octoly's free store. So I went ahead and picked it up, and she could not have been more right about a product. This is so good. I love this stuff. So I am super picky when it comes to a leave-in conditioner because my hair is super thick, it's coarse, and even it's worse now because it's falling out like crazy. I'm 5 months in breastfeeding, so I think the hormones have something to do with it, but my hair is just so knotty when I get out of the shower, even to the point where sometimes I feel like crying. I'm like, oh, I hate this. This sucks. I just want to cut off all my hair. But this just makes brushing through my hair so much more easy, and it really just leaves like a silky feel to my hair. So I just really like it, and the packaging is awesome. This is kind of a weird thing, but see how the nozzle is like one of those nozzles that comes straight out? It just makes it really easy when your hands are super wet and when you get out of the shower. Those nozzles where you have to press down with your pointer finger is just, I don't know, they're just harder to handle. So I just like the ease of use with this. But yeah, it's just been making brushing my hair a much easier process, so I appreciate that. All right, and then last but not least is a recommendation by Jamie Page. Jamie Page, if you guys, she is killing it recently with her editing on her videos. If you just want to like feel relaxed and feel, I don't know, she just has like the chillest vibe to her. She'll be doing a review, not even a review, more it could be like a makeup application or a swatch video, but she'll do all these like cool edits, and then in the background there's this like this chill, soulful, jazzy music playing, and it's just, I don't know, I just love watching her videos, and I love her recommendations too. She's just another fun one to watch. So she's just killing it with her videos. So you guys have to check her out. But she always recommended this, primer by Hello Fab, but she always recommended this primer by First Aid Beauty. This is another product that's kind of an oldie, but still a goodie. But this is their Coconut Skin Smoothing Primer. And I just love this so much because it's almost, it feels like a thick moisturizer going on, but it doesn't have that heavy silicone feel like a lot of primers can. There is silicone in here, but it's further down on the list. And yeah, there's just some good things in here. There's coconut fruit juice as the first ingredient. Like, hell, that's awesome. And then what else? There's a couple extracts in here. Yeah, coconut fruit extract, apple fruit extract, coffee seed extract. So that's probably why it has that coconutty smell. There's no perfume in here, but it does have those natural fragrances. So just be aware of that if you try to avoid fragrances. But I just love, like I said, the hydration and the smoothing I get from this, and it doesn't, like, it lacks that heavy feel. So I love that. It gives your skin such a pretty glow. Now, I have that bronzer on my one hand, but let me just show you guys. So it's kind of this luminous cream, and it blends in to give your skin this like dewy glow. There's no like shimmer in it, but it just gives your skin that pretty healthy looking sheen. So I love that. It sits well underneath any foundation, whether it be a matte foundation, a luminous foundation, and it makes your foundation last, and yeah, it's just really comfortable underneath foundation. So I love it. This is definitely a staple. It's definitely like an old favorite, but still a favorite that will stick around for sure. So yeah, love that primer. It's one of my favorites. So that is it. That is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. This was super fun. I feel like, I don't know, I could go on and on about my favorite creators here on YouTube, but if I did, this video would have been an hour long. Maybe down the road I'll do like a part 2 and a part 3 of this. Let me know if this is something you guys enjoyed. And then also down below, let me know some of your favorite, first of all, creators too. I'd love to know. I love discovering creators that are just starting out too. I feel like I found so many like smaller micro influencers. I just think it's fun discovering other channels and hearing what you guys watch. So yeah, leave your recommendations down below. And again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See you guys.